Okay, it's only been a minute and 48 seconds that it took me to realize to unmute my mic, turn on the mixing board, and hop to it. I gotta test the sound quality to this. Where am I? Pop out chat. Where are you guys? Hey Victoria, hey Christine. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try to stick to the script. I don't know why my computer isn't working. There's some things I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna go. But I need to straighten some things out because everybody is so confusing. It's no wonder why I'm all mixed up, triggered, and I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Seriously. And then I listen to so many people, and then other people demand me that I listen to them and listen to their beliefs and coincide and conform to them, because if I don't, then I'm not a good Christian and I don't know Jesus, so I'm going to hell. And then I listen to so many ministries, and oh geez, everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got a thought, everybody's got a fact, everybody's got a theology, everybody's got solipsism, everybody has got a code uncovered, revealed, a prophecy, and oh my God, they're better than you, and let me give you their long list of credentials, master's degrees, doctorates, and the whole nine. And of course, they're always going to be right over me, so I should just give up right now. So finally, I'm so glad I went through this last terrible triggering. I am really glad I went through it. And I'm still unwinding. We've got 2 tiers. 1 tier reintegrated. The second one is currently reintegrating. A tier is 3 altars at one time forward. Go please read Fritz Springmeier and Cisco Wheeler's book, Illuminati's Hand Guide to Creating the Ultimate Slave. I don't know why I can't see my chat room, and you guys can. No idea. So I'm not worried about that. I'm going to stay focused. So finally, I got to drop a whole bunch of crap. I cleaned out my dream book. I cleaned off my bookshelves of false teachers, false prophets, symbols, the Story of David, which is Remphan, and the Messianic seal of the Jerusalem church. I got rid of it all. Yeshua is not a symbol. He doesn't use one. He didn't when he was here, so I'm not going to use one either. The second I got rid of those symbols, even off my tallit, I cut off that Messianic seal of the Jerusalem church. However you say it, it's a mouthful anyway. I cut that off the tallit. I'm even going to change around what the crown says. But now, I feel better. And it also got rid of some of the MK Ultra programming. It got rid of the fake Jesus, the same fake Jesus I was sold in the dumps, and the same fake Jesus that some of my ministry's friends and loved ones are twisted around. I hate to break it like that, but I mean, I love you guys, but you guys got to know what you're doing. I mean, most of you are older than me. You can't play denial or the stupid card or you didn't know card, okay? You can't do that. Neither can I. So let's cut to the chase. I read Revelation, and I read it a few times, and it clicked a few times, but then again, you get fake plastic Christian delusional believers and powder puffs and a whole bunch of people that think they know something. And I get twisted away from what I know to be the truth. This is why I love to be alone and on my own, because then I have time with just Yeshua and everything stays straight and I'm on the truth. Too many people interfere in my life and everything gets jumbled up and screwed up and out of whack. Look at 2019. Prime example. So I read Revelation. Right now, I believe, right now, I did a whole timeline on this. Right now, we are, believe, in the beginning of the Great Tribulation. We are facing the beast and false prophet. There is no antichrist right now. Okay, guys, you keep asking me who the antichrist is. The antichrist is Lucifer. He doesn't come yet. He comes at the end of Yeshua's 1,000-year reign. Okay? This is how it works. Now, I read the Holy Bible for myself, and I disagree with a lot of you guys on a lot of different points. And this is where I am going to correct myself and let you know what I believe and give you clarity as to me believing in the Bible black and white. And see, I don't have to interpret it. Yeshua did that for me already. I just have to read it. So I have. Right now, I believe we are facing the tribulation with the beast and false prophet. the beast will be unveiled. The beast has a mark, right? So, it's tribulation with the beast and the false prophet. Yeshua returns. That's the first resurrection. The beast and false prophet he throws in the lake of fire, and then Yeshua reigns for 1,000 years. Lucy, Satan, gets pissed off. So he goes around, gathers the nations again to war with our Yeshua HaMashiach. Lucy fails miserably. It really does, in all of its cohorts. It fails. We get Judgment Day. We get a second resurrection at that point. On Judgment Day, we are judged. You and me. All of us are judged. Satan, Lucy, is thrown in the lake of fire with the beast and false prophet. Okay, the antichrist is Lucifer. He is coming at the end of Yeshua's 1,000 years reign. Right now, we, you and me, need to stay focused on a beast and a false prophet. Because I'm not quite sure Pope Franny is a false prophet when you got the Yanko, what's his name? Yanuka, whatever, over there, married to a rabbi himself. Ugh. You got him already doing false miracles and curing people, false healings. I never saw Pope Franny heal anybody, but there's this other dude does. So we need to be concerned about a beast and a false prophet first and not get ahead of ourselves. Also, Satan, Prince of Persia, Lucy, his prison is here on earth, not in heaven. I do not believe the trumpets have sounded. I do not believe the bowls have been poured. I do not believe the seals have been opened. At all. When they are open, sounded, and poured, nobody is going to mistake that happening. No one's going to misinterpret that whatsoever, because the whole entire earth is going to go through it. Yud-Heh-Vav Heh already showed us a sign in the heavens, September 23rd, 2017. The Lady and the Dragon, the Virgo constellation. 3 planets, Leo constellation above her. And now here we are 3.5 years after that. My next question has to be, where are the 2 witnesses? Where are the 2 witnesses? So let me go through this again. Right now we have the tribulation, a beast, and a false prophet. Then they wage war with Yeshua. Yeshua returns. When he does, we have the first resurrection. Yeshua throws the beast and the false prophet in the lake of fire, and he reigns for 1,000 years. Satan, formerly known as Lucifer, gets ticked off, starts war with Yeshua all over again. And fails miserably. Then we get to Judgment Day. All of us are judged. Lucifer, Satan, is then thrown in the lake of fire with the beast and the false prophet. We all get judged, all of us. After that comes the New Jerusalem. And I'm going to speculate, not quite sure, but that's when we get our new bodies, as is when we are in the New Jerusalem. Not any time before that here on earth. We just keep getting resurrected. Because again, man is made from dust. So Yud-Heh-Vav Heh can keep giving us his breath of living air, and we will keep resurrecting. So please stop asking me about the Antichrist, because you're probably going to tick me off, because he doesn't come like way off into the future. That's the dragon, the Antichrist. That's at the end of Yeshua's 1,000 years of reign. Right now, it's the beast and false prophet. None of the seals, none of the bowls, none of the trumpets, none of that is in movement right now, but we are at the tip of the iceberg. So I do believe we are coming out of the last days and end times and entering into the Great Tribulation. The New Jerusalem, I believe, is in the shape of a square. Revelation plainly lays it out, and Revelation in the Holy Bible plainly says to layman's terms something to the effect of just as long as it is that wide, and it is that high too. So if it's the same in length as it is width as it is height, then dink dink dink, it's a square, right? I don't know, try it out. Go get 3 rulers the same size and put them together and see what you get. It's not a triangle. The same length, the same width, and the same height. All around, equal parts. Which leads me to how I think this earth is formed. I don't necessarily think it's flat. I think it's kind of in the shape of a triangle. I'm going to try to draw you guys a picture to show you what I mean. And then you'll get it, and then you'll see. So when it comes to the seals, the trumpets, and the bowls, I did a study with Heavenly Abba. I wrote it all down. I have it all here in front of me. These have not begun yet. None of them. You can look at the earth and look at what's going around in the spirit on the earth, and you can see that these things have not happened yet, because this is catastrophic. This is extinction that's going to happen and about to happen. None of it is happening at this moment. When it does, it's going to all be calamity, and it's going to happen over 7 years. And I think that 7 years just got kicked off in 2021. So we need to be helping each other and uniting, getting our prayers in order, and stop arguing over all of this Bible stuff and how everybody is a better Christian than the next person, when really both parties are no good for Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach. They don't give consideration to him. They only stroke their egos. Oh, Holly, what do you know? You don't have any money for food. You're useless. You're a liability. Says a self-appointed and proclaimed survivor advocate. So this is where I wanted to make a correction and clarification. I'm sorry to mislead you guys. I never meant to. I am still learning myself, but this is what I'm sticking with. Now that I don't have people nipping at me and yipping at me and all this other garbage, now I can just be honest. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. Yes and no. I don't bless a country like America or a country like Israel. Look at what the politicians and governments are doing. I do not bless wicked or throw my pearls before swine. Are you kidding me? Don't you call me a bad Christian because I won't do it. Now, I will pray these people turn from their wicked ways, but I won't give them my blessings. No, I'm not going to unite with the Jews that don't love Yeshua HaMashiach. Why would I unite with them if they're not saved, born again, and freedom delivered and set free by Yeshua HaMashiach? Why would I do that? Just like why would I go and unite with Islam when they're under a fake deity, the jinn? I wouldn't do that. And if you don't want to be my friend because I won't do that, well, go in peace and love. Go with Yudhe-Vave. We don't have to agree. I would like to still carry on a friendship, platonic, of course. But if you're going to be animate that much to bring it to a debate and an argument and to bring it to the termination of a friendship, then go right ahead. You are an unlearnable and an unteachable soul and spirit anyhow. When I cut people off, it's because they hurt me, harmed me, or hit on me. And I don't like any of it. But I want to be real clear, especially because I'm deprogramming, repenting, and rededicating to Yeshua HaMashiach, and especially because I'm reading Revelation, and I don't agree with what's being perpetuated. I believe it's misleading people. You know, you have a preacher from a pulpit going, well, since I'm still here, that means we're not in the Great Tribulation because I'm going to be raptured out of here before the Great Tribulation. And the fact that I'm sitting here at the pulpit preaching to you means that we're not in the Great Tribulation because I haven't been raptured out of here. Oh, boy. Now, I'm not going to question your salvation. I would never do that. But I am going to question the direction that you are going while you are spewing from said pulpit. Where are your people going to land with you saying that they are going to perish for a lack of knowledge because they're going to neglect what's staring them right in the face and what they need to get right with? Some are called to prepare food. Some are called to pray. Some are called to go get weapons because they can afford to. Some are called to do something else in preparation that the rest of us can't. But it's a different calling that you got. It's a different gift from God you got. But you put us all together, we complement each other, and we come together as a formidable team. In Yeshua's name. Because we're in him and he's in us. And that is the only way to make a formidable army and team. I can see I lost 4 people. Anyway, I never came to make friends. So this is where I stand. And now that you know it's my perspective, and this is my understanding of what Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh showed me in the Bible, I will always speak to you from this perspective. I will not speak to you on your level. I will speak to you on the level that Yeshua HaMashiach has given me, and that is the level of this truth in the Holy Bible, black and white, for what it is. No fluff, no lies, no double interpretation. The elect will not be deceived because it is not possible, is how I read it. If it were possible, the elect would be deceived, says the Holy Bible. If it were possible. Well, it's not possible to deceive the elect. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. And I think that you guys need to know this if you're going to get involved with me, because you need to know what God I'm under, and it's not the fake Jesus as far as I can tell. Now, I have purged my home, my dream book, my shelves of false teachers, false prophets, symbols, and all the like, and all the rest. I don't need it. The prophets I need already spoke in the Holy Bible, and they were 110% spot on. They didn't get only 75% of the equation correct. Please, guys, don't send me links to prophets or psychics, because I don't pay any mind. They're fake. Yahweh never led me to them for a reason. He gives me dreams and visions on my own. I am not going for man and all this 80% right crap. The prophets in the Bible are 110% spot on. I'm banking on Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh. Okay? I serve him. I'm his child. I'm going to listen to him, and I'm going to listen to the dreams and visions that he gives to me. I'm going to listen to him when he leads me through the Holy Bible, and he gives me his insight, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and everything else that he has. I'm going to rely on him, not you guys. I'm not interested in these other self-proclaimed prophets that, again, only get a portion right, and they mislead you in circles anyway and just leave you with more questions than you started. I'm here to get rid of your questions so you can stay focused on what you need to get ready for, and know that, the seals, trumpets, and bowls are about ready to be set off. Where are the two witnesses? I know we're in a media blackout, but where are the two witnesses? Are they going to try to hide the two witnesses from us? I bet you they're going to try to. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Holly, they can't do that because the Bible says, oh, just, you are a cherry picker. That's what you are. You've got no right or authority to teach me the Holy Bible here. When you're cherry pickers, you believe in false doctrine, you rip apart the seventh trumpet. You think that you're going to be raptured out of here to a bridegroom feast and then come back as 144,000 to help people march up to guillotines to get their heads chopped off to Yeshua. I know all about your kind. Go back to church, give your tithes at church, deal with your rapture doctrine however you want to interpret it. Have your feel-good love service, warm that pew. Hey, there's even the stay-at-home pew warmers. Well, Holly, I was called out of church. I don't go anymore. No, you read it in the Bible. You saw a few good people actually be led out of the church and drop the false doctrine. You saw me do it. It sounded like a good idea to you, and you hopped on my coattails and followed, and that's how you got out. See, I was called out. That's why you see me dropping the false doctrines. That's why you see me dropping the symbols. I'm not friends of Zion. Is my contraband put away? Here. Look at my prior videos. Okay, now I didn't completely shred the blanket apart, but Friends of Zion is gone, and that's bad. I was never friends with them anyway. But I did cut the FOZ out of that. I could have went on. I'll just stop there. Alright, so I needed to make some clarifications as to what I truly believe and how I feel. And I really honestly never felt comfortable enough to say this because everybody always battles me. And if I disagree with them, they tell me I'm combative. Or worse, the plastic Christians just will find another way to attack me in my life and in my faith, to make me grovel, trying to wind me down to get me to believe in what they believe. And it's all because I think they want me. I want to drop all the false doctrine. All the false Jesus, all the symbols, all the nonsense. People misusing and abusing their spiritual gifts and all the rest. Hey, Victoria, Christine, Klingon Hybrid, Greta, Jennifer, ECWN, WWF. The Nazis did not lose, and the Nazis had me in the cage. I hate the Nazis. Don't ever promote them on my channel again, Jennifer, because if you do, I will block you. I saw what you wrote. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I don't agree so much. I will block you because it was the Nazis that put me in that motherfucking cage. And you dare get on my channel and say they're how great they are? Check yourself in Yeshua's name. Engage her, Yud Hey Vav Hey, and what's behind her in Yeshua's name. Hey, Scott Moore. Regina, it's good to see you. Hachi. Okay, what else do I have to say about anything else? Yeah, I think that's about enough today. But if you have any questions going forward in the future about the seals, trumpets, and bowls of wrath, you can ask me because I have notes, but I also have it stored up here. So I don't know. I read Revelation and it makes total complete sense. It's like the truth has been staring at me the whole time in my face. It's clear as day. It's not that hard to understand. I don't know why people make it so complicated. Or worse off, there's woes to people that change that Holy Bible, that add or subtract to his word. That seventh trumpet? I call you guys into repentance for ripping it apart and turning the seventh trumpet into a rapture that's not found anywhere else in the Holy Bible. Now, if you want to speak about two resurrections, We can do that. Because apparently we're looking at Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh in Yeshua's name resurrecting us twice. And I don't know about you, but he's already resurrected me in this life. Once as a super soldier and once in this normal life. So, on that note, I am going to go back, definitely edit my autobiography and take out the false Jesus. And when I take out the false Jesus, I'm going to tell you how it snuck, it slithered, it slick way into my life. And then I'm going to go through the PDF document that has my 90 dreams and edit that all out too. And then I will expose the fake Jesus. I'm getting it out of my life. And that's probably why I have so much clarity and why I was able to read Revelation yesterday and today, highly triggered, as well as just my core raw personality, and completely understand it. Praise, glory, worship, love be to Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh in Yeshua's name. Guys, get ready. Yeshua HaMashiach's 12 best friends saw him walk on water. Yeshua HaMashiach told his 12 best friends that people in the future are going to see miracles, witness miracles, but also do miraculous things like he did. You guys better get ready. You guys really got to have faith and know the power and authority and strength of his name. I mean, these beasts and wilds and giants and Nephilim are on the earth already, and they're still coming. When that pit opens, from what I'm looking at with the seals, bowls, and trumpets, oh my goodness, in the spirit and how it's going to manifest on earth, like, and it makes sense. The 24 elders, 24 angels, 7, 7, 7, and then the 3 angels fly across the sky. Anyway, remember that ego giving woes. Remember the woes. Huh. We haven't seen the hail and fire mixed with blood yet. We haven't seen a mountain thrown into the sea yet. And we certainly didn't see anything fall from the sky yet. We have not seen anything compared to man slay each other. Have you guys ever heard of Sarajevo? Okay, when I read the second seal and it says the fiery horse with a large sword took peace, men slay each other, that second seal reminds me of Sarajevo. Okay, I don't see Sarajevo. That seal ain't open. Yes, the news is quite terrifying and horrifying, but that's a picnic compared to what we're in store for. So when I read that's the visions I'm getting. Black horse. Quart of wheat, 4 days' wages. 3 quarts of barley, for a day's wages. How much money is being printed out? I don't see anybody suffering just yet. Oh, wait. That's not true in California. It's starting. In Venezuela, it's starting. But, guys, all of us are supposed to feel this, right? Unless you're going to tell me that, hey, the third seal opened, but the first one and the second one are still closed. All right, maybe at most. See, this is why I want to take more time with the trumpets and seals and bowls. I want to take another month to really, really talk with Abba. I mean, because at the most, maybe the first 3 seals have been open. But I don't know. I really need to take more time to study and be with Abba. I was thinking about the first trumpet and the earth burning up, and man, I started crying about Australia. Wasn't it Australia with the koala bears? I don't know. So I just wanted to tell you where I stand and what I'm thinking. But again, with the seals, trumpets, and bowls, I want more time with that. But as far as the layout of Revelation, again, tribulation with the beast and the false prophet. Yeshua comes back to throw the beast and the false prophet in the lake of fire. We have the first resurrection happen, and he reigns for 1,000 years. Satan, formerly known as Lucifer, gets ticked off, starts war with Yeshua while he's here, and Lucifer fails miserably. We get Judgment Day. We get the second resurrection. We get all judged. Satan, the antichrist, formerly known as Lucifer, gets thrown in the lake of fire with the beast and false prophet. After that, we get the New Jerusalem, which I think is in the shape of a square. And at that point, I'm speculating, but I think that's when we get our new glorified bodies. I'll let you know after my birthday what I think about the trumpets, seals, and bowls. But pretty much when I speak to you, it's going to be from this perspective. And I'm not going to let you guys sway me anymore the way I've allowed you to sway me over the past 7 years. I'm sick and tired of it. Now, I don't mean that necessarily to the people in my chat room. But I do mean that to the public. So, brainwash. Brainwash 444. Okay. Now I know we're not always going to have the same points of view and agree eye to eye. I don't want that to destroy our relationships. I really don't. But I do want you to know where I'm coming from. I do want you to know the perspective I will be speaking to you from. And I wanted there to be more clarity. I don't back the Star of David. I don't back the Messianic seal of the Jerusalem Church. You know, that 3-part symbol. I think that's a fake Jesus and Remphan. And I'm humbling myself before Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm also deprogramming and reintegrating. And I love you guys very much. Thank you for this time. Appreciate it very much. I love you very much. Yeshua blessings. And I'm going to go because I have a lot of house chores to do that I didn't do today. And, I really want to take better care of myself. So it's not that I'm avoiding you guys, but I want to take better care of myself. And then I kind of want to work on my broadcasts. I have something up my sleeve when it comes to fringeradionetwork.com, and I need and want and demand time to be able to put it all together. And I'm only one person, so, I love you. I'll see you all later.